Hey guys, so I'm just going to go for it. It is New Year's Day. My hubby and I stayed home because it's rainy. We hung out with the dogs. We had some appetizers. It is 5:59 at the time of recording this. I wanted to wait and see what happened because when I checked this morning, the updated values on Forex for the IQD to USD hadn't changed since 8:33 p.m. on New Year's Eve. So I'm going to check that live after I do this summary, okay? We had a lot of news coming out of Iraq. I mean, a ton of news. Like FinTech, new system, the auctions are supposed to have stopped last night. We'll see. Because tomorrow's a new day, right? Because this is a holiday for everybody around the world. Everybody's celebrating New Year's. Everybody's taking the day off. But look, with everything going on, and then I got an article that I got after my intel summary this morning. I do have some of the timestamps done. You can go watch the detailed articles that I went through. My guys in Iraq, Master Sergeant Scott and Jack, have just been the MVP of this whole process for my content. So I give them a round of applause down below. They are the MVPs today. They gave us some great articles. I went through all the details so you can go there. Basically, the bottom line is there's articles that the CBI stopped. What they're doing is they're pushing all the CBI work that used to be done at the CBI down to the branches that are participating in that system, the new digital, I'm just going to call it the quantum system, okay? That's the new system. That's the new banking system in Iraq. Also, the citizens have increased purchasing power if they have digital cards and are in the new system. So that's kind of the overall picture without going into all the details, because again, you can go to my live stream and look at all that. I'll put that below. I'll put that at the end of this video. I've been connecting videos at the end of the link. Tell me if you like that so you can go and get the detail there. Again, my timestamps are almost done. They're not completely done because it's a holiday, right? But man, I keep getting texts from people. There's so much news coming out. So then what came after that, which was the Iraqi bank completes transition to international standard banking practices. That's where they stop the auctions. The new banks, the banks that are participating in the new quantum system are good to go on doing foreign transfers. If you're not on that system, you don't get that opportunity. If you're a citizen, you get 10 cents buying power. I released that last week because of the guys on the ground, Sergeant Scott and Jack. 10 cents buying power for people that have the cards during these holidays. Kurdistan holiday is 11 days. That means into next week. Iraq, we know as a country, took federal holidays off for Christmas and the day after Christmas, which they've never done. And they were supposed to complete the dollar auctions by 12/31. Everybody's looking at that window. But with the extra holidays from Kurdistan, pushing it into next week, who knows? They gave you a cover. Even Kim Clement said there'd be a cover upon these things. So there could be misinformation or it could be a cover for a rate change. Everybody's waiting for this to happen. People are nervous because they don't know what's going to happen with this new system. I know what's going to happen. It's going to be great. So it says Iraq completes 90% of the Gulf Power GridLink project. Second phase of the tourism city is official. The projects are going to be completed this year. The Ministry of Construction unveils 70 new infrastructure projects for 2025, including key developments. The Prime Minister's office said the global system for automating customs operations, guys, the systems are locked and loaded. The Development Bank announced its opening of its 31st branch, and the CBI, we have achieved a great achievement in abroad remittances. They called them abroad, meaning foreign remittances. They're going down to the banks that are participating level. So that's kind of a summary. I apologize. I'm summarizing best I can. If you like this, please comment you like this down below because I never really know until I'm done with this thing if it's any good. But the latest article that came in was Iraq's leading fintech QI card, they call it QI card, and Ant International launched Super QI app with digital banking capabilities. And what that means is it's what I've been reporting on all along. And I asked when I got the article, I passed it through my intel gurus over there on the ground, and he said, yes, this is what we told you about the new bank debit cards, along with MasterCard and Visa, Google Pay, along with Apple Pay. Remember, Apple was there in Iraq. Everybody's been there in Iraq. Everybody's investing in Iraq, and that's why it's about to change value. We believe that. Do you believe that? Comment down below. I believe it's about to change value. I'm also going to check the live rate just to see where it's at tonight. It is a holiday though, globally. I don't expect anything to change tonight, but everybody's waiting on it to change. It's like, we've never been this close. Comment down below. We've never been this close. What am I going to do with all my millions is a good mantra for you to focus on. Focus on what are you going to do with all your millions, right? Comment down below. My mantra these days and tonight before I go to bed, what am I going to do with all my millions? Focus on what you're going to do after instead of worrying about how this is going to roll out, because nobody knows, but everybody's on pins and needles, which is why I'm doing this video when I should be relaxing with my husband. But I had to take some time and do this summary for you because I'd never leave you alone. So please comment down below. I'm so glad you did this last summary tonight because I wanted to wrap up the day for you. So Frank26 says, speaking to Iraq boots on the ground, Firefly, Iraq is international. So is your currency. So is your banking structure. Your new exchange rate will be the cherry on top of everything that Sudani has accomplished for your citizens. It will bring you purchasing power. Again, the citizens that have the cards already have increased purchasing power. I've been reporting on that for like a week based on the accountants over there down on the ground. Security and stability from the enemy that stole your money all those years, and it will be a very strong relationship with the United States of America. I agree. UST is over there. They were celebrating at the Central Bank of Iraq, according to what we've heard. Nobody really knows, though. So, guys, I believe they're over there, and it is the history. If you haven't seen that 11-minute history of Iraq, I called it Truth versus Myth or Myth versus Truth, whatever. That was the history given to us by Mr. T, who's a new guy on the player. Only since December 18th has he been communicating with me. You should go watch it and listen to the history. He also sent me a detailed thing last night that I haven't even gotten into yet because we're going to wait and see what happens because I don't want to confuse anybody. Okay. But I love you, Mr. T. Thank you. You're just everybody that's helping me. I thank you so much. All praise to the mods. I've been doing vertical live streams every morning. I'll be live tomorrow, vertical live stream. They're a little crazy. Get used to a bunch of bananas in the chat. It's just what you have to do to reach more people. My views are way up. So I'm reaching a broader audience, which we need to reach to grow the family. So I hope you'll bear with us. But the mods have been great. Thank you, especially the new ones like Laureen, Steve F1, you're a most valuable player. And Sabrina, you're new mod too. Laureen, you're all new mods. And thank you. You guys are the superstars. Kevin, I hope you can be sometime help us out. Kevin Rightside Patriot can help us out. So anyways, back to the intel. Militiaman, they're talking about the issuance of money. Aren't we waiting for a new exchange rate? Yes, we are. I think that's the whole premise here. They're getting rid of the dollar auctions. Now it's called the currency window. That's according to Militiaman. No wonder these guys in the streets are nervous. Yeah, they're like, okay, the auctions have stopped. Now what? Like everybody's like, how are you feeling? I hope you're excited. Caparoni says, about 5 months ago, the Central Bank of Iraq discussed ending the currency auctions as we know them. This is a significant step, and several additional steps have also been made to move the banking system forward. Things are totally changing in this new year, and it's only the first. Mark Z said, there was a lot of news out of Iraq overnight, 20 or so stories at least on the ending the year, starting the new year, and the platforms. Mark's takeaway is, they are going to need the new value because of the new system. They have created this new system, and now it is time to breathe life into it. They have created this new system. In the coming days, without auctions, they are going to start operating like any other country with a standardized banking system. This is part of their white paper reforms. We are about to see a huge step for Iraq, and it's exciting. When? Nobody knows. Everybody's on pins and needles for the next week, I bet. I don't know. It could happen overnight. We could wake up tomorrow and say, what are we going to do with all our millions? And I'll be live every morning. Don't worry. As long as you're here, subscribe, tap the bell. I'll be with you through this process. I'm not going anywhere. Frank26 says they are using the old lower notes to introduce the new lower notes to you Iraqi citizens. Guru Jeff chimes in. This news about Iraq to end the dollar currency auction by the start of 2025 probably is not, he doesn't think it's credible or accurate. We won't know till January 2nd. I agree with you. It's good to be conservative, but my guys on the street are saying it's done. You have to wait till January 2nd, which is tomorrow. I'll be live with you soon. It won't be that long. Have you noticed I post a lot of content? I'm one of the... I just comment down below. Your girl's tired, so pray for me to have supernatural energy, which I think I already have, thanks to the Reload products that I tell you about all the time. Claire goes, the date for closing the platform is fixed. It will not change. It will not be extended. The banks have been preparing since the beginning of this year when the governor of Iraq announced his intention to close the platforms. They have a fixed date according to the article. Salih said starting January 2nd. That's tomorrow. The Central Bank of Iraq will no longer directly sell foreign currency. In my opinion, this is the last of the foreign currency auctions. Again, anything is pushed down to the banks that are participating in the fancy new digitally AI system, and nobody's seen it yet, although I think in America we've had a preview. If you've noticed your banking transactions, they're not pending as long. That's the new system. I'm just saying, become a Miracle Manifestation member and you'll understand the whole picture, which everybody needs to understand, in my opinion. Militiaman, there isn't a reason for mentioning the minting of metal coins. Guys, they're talking about coins because they're going to need them because their value is going to be so high. Just like we have coins, we have dimes, quarters, nickels, same thing with them. They're talking about the fills. So guys, this is all part of the process. I think you're caught up now. In fact, last night, Bruce had a call. He was talking about this weekend, or this coming weekend, or it's all up in the air that they think certain things are happening. He also talks about supposedly today or tomorrow, somebody's going to introduce Nasara Jasara. So if you believe in that, you're welcome to believe in that here. I love everybody, no matter what you believe. We all believe in different things. We all come from a different perspective. So I hope you will join me because we're all in this investment together. We all want some debt relief. We all are in this boat together in America and in other countries. So he was talking about it's going to be released soon. He also is one that obviously promotes the redemption centers. If you want that, great. You can still get a lot of value out of my content because I share all the intel. Also, what was I going to say? You know, Wolverine has said he's been under an NDA for a while, but I've been getting so many texts for people. Hold on, let me go get it. And then I want to get the live rate. Hold on. This came in today. I posted it on the community page. You should always look at my community page here on my YouTube channel. It said everyone should really quit the countdown. Why? Iraq announced their banking system is international, for one. 2, how can a country banks be international without an international currency? 3, remove the anxiousness from your spirit and demeanor in order to be in control, because now it's literally hours from the announcement and everyone has to be in order. Otherwise, you're going to be too anxious and discard your plans of 20 plus years of waiting. Carry on. Guys, I'm so excited. See, that's what got me off the couch from watching movies and giving you this great news. I hope you perceive it as great news. So now, one more thing. Remember, last night I checked the live rates while I was online. I do this live because I want you to know I'm just like you. Nobody, it still has not been changed. Wait, I'm going to refresh the page. I'm looking just on Google. It has not been revised since December 31st at 8:33 p.m. Let's wait and see what happens tomorrow. Guys, I love you. I hope you dream sweet RV dreams, that you dream about your new homes, all the money you're going to put into assets like gold, silver, lands, whatever, cryptos. Did you know that Trump announced, or I don't know, he bought a lot of XRP. Also, the strategic reserve, they're going to use like either 200 or 200,000 Bitcoin they seized from criminals to be the strategic reserves on the U.S. balance sheet. If you're excited about that, say amen. I just love you guys. I hope you're excited. There's a lot to be excited about. Happy New Year. If you like this broadcast, please consider subscribing and tapping the bell. I love you. Peace. May everybody be at peace tonight. Sleep sweet, because I think this is the year it's happening, and maybe this week. Amen. God bless. If you think it's this week, comment on a 1 to 10 scale down below. 10, you think it's definitely done. To 1, I don't believe in this at all. 1 to 10, put your range of where you're at in belief tonight. I love you. After watching this, rate yourself before you watch this and now after. Also, go to my Dinar playlist if you have more doubts. Bye.